Guys, I promised that after the Nomad family's vacation through the south of Brazil, which you followed in the last videos, Gramado, Florianopolis, what else was there? Pomerode, Vale, Europeu. I said that the next video we would make here showing what's new with Pachecão, right? So let's get to these updates. Look at the people making noise over there. I have 3 updates to show you. Yes, 3 updates here in the Pachecão project update. This Mercedes-Benz 0364 bus from 1981, which I've talked about several times, is being turned into a house on wheels. It's being turned into a motorhome. Here at BTS Motorhomes, here in Goiânia, Jefferson is our great partner, a really trustworthy guy. So, some things have been updated and I'm going to show you what's going on now. If you're just arriving at our channel, welcome. Subscribe to the channel to get updates on our project. When this bus is ready, when this house is ready, there will be a lot of trips for you to follow. Leave a comment, leave a like on this video, and let's go. Bruno, what's new? I'll show you now. There are a few little details that aren't finished yet, but you can say that the first one is the advanced stage of the painting. We still need to remove the paper here, but look, we've already done a glossy paint job on the bumpers, and this upper part here turned out matte. I don't know what criteria were used, but this is where it was. The glass, which was an awful blue, has already been painted here with matte black. We're unmasking and removing everything and it's looking great. Just look how beautiful it is. It's a bit dirty and picking up a lot of dust. There are still some little polyurethane details left to finish here, but overall we also painted here, guys. The wheel, which I've mentioned a few times that I'm going to change, I'm going to replace it with an RM 22.5 wheel. For the tubeless tire, and I'm also going to change the tire, this older one with a tube, for a tubeless tire. I still really want aluminum wheels, but I don't think I can afford them right now since they're too expensive. But look at this beauty, guys. We're doing the little black details here. There are still some finishing touches left to fix here. Also, we're going to paint this 0364 in piano black, beautiful classic too. We painted the center of the wheel here, everything nice and tidy. Then we'll change the wheels and tires and it's looking beautiful. Guys, so first big news, we're making progress here with the bus painting. Look how beautiful this front turned out. Guys, leave in the comments what you think about the front of this bus, now all with this black paint. Look, we even added a detail here besides the big black bumper. We extended it a little down here to give it a more aggressive look. For the bus, this darker part here, later we still want to put here the Familiano made so we can identify the bus. We still need to remove the paper from up here, from the windows, right? But it's looking really cool, so the paint job is already pretty advanced. Later, it's going to get polished, waxed, everything nice. Here's the first new thing. Later, we'll remove the paper too. But look how nice the front of the bus looks, guys. See how cool and different it is now. I wanted it to have this more original look, you know? You might say, wow, this bus looks just like it did in the 80s, not like this. You know, something like, oh no, it's too modified, it's really changed because it's a bus that became a house, but I wanted it to look as original as possible. I don't know if you guys like that. For me, I think this setup is really cool, you know? Now I'm going to show you the second new thing, okay? First, it's the upgrade here in the electrical part. Rodrigo's doing this for us here at BTS Motorhomes, so this part is already pretty advanced too. Look how it's turning out, guys, really cool. So there are the two 40 amp charge controllers, right? Maximum power point tracking, which controls the energy from the photovoltaic solar panels that come down here to the house so we can power the batteries, which are Mora Solar. We have 3 240 amp batteries, right? Here's the panel, here's our pure sine wave inverter, which is also really cool, right guys? Pure sine wave. For the house then, it takes the 12 volt energy and turns it into 220 volts of pure sine wave. Here, look, from Nel Solar, right? And it sends it to the house. We also put this here, what's it called? Man, I forgot, this bus bar, right? The copper bus bar. And here is the power plant already installed, which charges when, for example, a house doesn't get power from the solar panels. When it's raining, no sun. We plug it into the outlet and this equipment here charges all the house batteries with 160A working well. I think it turned out really nice, very well done. I like it. I'm a Virgo, so I'm very particular about organization and how things are arranged. I think it looks really good. Here we also have the operation of, I think those are circuit breakers, knife switch, right? It's really tidy, and over there is the clean water tank ready to install the wastewater system. In this spot here, guys, we'll put the Lorenzetti 750 tankless water heater, right? We're buying it now. Just now we were buying it. The guys were buying it over there. Kitchen sink faucet. Hey, Rodrigo, leave the light on and film inside, okay? We're also buying the shower and the matte black single lever mixer here. It's really beautiful. Wow, it's so nice. And we're also buying it now. That external outlet here that we're going to install, I think it's some part to connect the power from the campsite or from an external place to supply the house. But let's go inside, guys. Let's eat in here. Look, here's a second new thing. I talked so much about changing the seat in this bus, and here it is for us to take a look. Well, the continuation of the other new thing is this. Look at the whole house all lit up. Look how beautiful it is, guys. I wanted this light here, this kind of yellowish one, to give it that cozier feel along with the wood. It turned out really beautiful, right? Look how wonderful it is, guys. So I'll show you the lighting part over there in a moment. I got this bench from my friend. Marco is also building a motorhome here, a Sprinter. And look, let me take the plastic off here. It's a Sprinter seat from this new model. We managed to make a structural base here. On the original base of the bus, we installed it properly here, keeping the originality. It already comes with the female part of the seat belt here. I want to install the 3-point seat belt here on this pillar, and then putting it here, it's going to look really nice. This seat has forward and backward adjustment, depth adjustment, and recline adjustment here, right? It turned out really nice, but it's not going to stay like this, guys. I'm doing a renovation on this seat and the other 4 chairs to put on new brown leather. I ended up saying, let's do it, and one of the seats got torn, so I said, no, Gerson, let's take this seat and send it to be refurbished. Make it look brand new. So since I'm going to change the leather on the other 4 seats, do the same pattern for this seat. Here it's going to be terracotta brown, that same color they use in BMWs, in those new BMWs, which is terracotta brown. I think it's really beautiful. It gives a really nice vibe. The vinyl flooring will be installed here next, right? Picture walking in here. Oh, we're also going to change the leather here in this part right here. So this structure that separates the cockpit of the bus from the house part, from this part. We're going to put it from the back because the seats are also coming. We're going to paint this here matte black. That's the next thing I'll show you guys. So this part and this one too will be matte black. We're also going to paint here white, this skylight here, a nice white, and then this padded part. Here I'm also going to put the same leather, which will be the terracotta brown from here. So in the next video, if I have everything ready, I'll show you guys. It's really, really beautiful. I even have a plan after changing the leather here on the dashboard to make it much cooler, a really nice identity, but that's for another time. Come with me and see for yourself. Look, man, isn't this beautiful? We're working on the electrical part, so we already have the switches here, turning the house on and off, everything nice and tidy here. This is an electrical column, 220 volts power here, and 12 volts USB power. Here as well, in the same way we have it here, so we're buying the faucet here. We already have the sink, we already have the stove, we have the fridge. Everything's nice too. Later, guys, I want to put the cushions here on the table and over there on that little sofa, also in the same leather, the same terracotta leather material, which will be for the benches. It will be an identity, the identity we want, whether it's wood or brown, black and white. We're also trying to choose which tile, the tile pattern we're going to use. I think it's acrylic. It's going to go here in this part of the kitchen to make it look really nice, to make it really cool, guys. And look, just check out how cool it looks. So I thought that with these lights, I think this one is that warm white. It's not yellow, but it's kind of yellowish, which I think makes the house really cozy. That cozy mountain house vibe. Do you all agree? And here, guys, I think I mentioned it before. Here we're going to put a slightly more yellowish LED strip, just like here as well. On the bottom bunk of my son, Kawa, we're going to put a little LED strip to light up his little house here. Since it doesn't have a window, I didn't put a window for him. So look, here the electrical part is being finished. Here, above the fridge, there will be an electrical panel with the circuit breakers. And here the panel that shows the level of clean water and what's it called? Gray water. I believe this is where we turn it off. It's a circuit breaker to switch between using the solar panels or using external power. I think that's what this is. I still don't know if it's to turn on the inverter. I'll have to learn that later. But guys, my heart feels warm when I see the project we dreamed about some time ago becoming a reality. Life. That's it, right? We dream of something, we visualize something, and we start chasing after it to make that dream come true. Or we change plans. Sometimes we let go of one plan and take on other dreams, other plans, other goals, other objectives. But this was a dream that was really dreamed. Let's put it that way and watch it come true. Light bulbs today, my God, they're the most beautiful thing, man. I can already imagine us traveling on this bus, having good times here, creating memories for my kids on Clarinha and for me too. So it's turning out really cool. Guys, what is this? It's so beautiful. Look, there's even a little lamp here. So later there will be a mattress for the kids here, guys. And we're gonna put up a curtain, you know? A curtain here and also a curtain separating the couple's bedroom here. I think a curtain is better because it's more practical, lighter, and I also want to put a curtain separating this part here. Look, here in the cockpit area, I'm going to put up a general curtain because when we stop, I close the little curtain. People outside only see the cockpit of the bus, but from here back, everything is integrated and has a certain level of privacy, right? We're also working on the bathroom here, so we're buying now a shower. It's going to be a black matte ceiling shower with a mixer, single lever, also black and matte. And our sink is also black, and the little black faucet is going to look really nice. We should also put the little black push locks here later, right? And then later we'll also make the mirror and put some different tiles here for the bathroom. It's going to look really cool. I also had that molding made here with the black polyurethane. It's going to give this bathroom a really nice vibe, really cool. Every carefully planned detail changes over time, sometimes one thing or another. But it's turning out just like we dreamed, right? Here in the master bedroom, the 2 lamps and then that big comfy mattress will go right here. I had them put a latch here, right? A sturdier lock so we can also lock this door with a key, which opens up our master bedroom to the outside world. And here I asked for a little desk so we can work on the computer, so we'll have a space to use the computer here to write something. And here I want to see if I can put a 32-inch television so we can watch it here from the master suite of the house. We're also still waiting for the mosquito and blackout screens from Telemax to arrive, but they'll get here eventually. Guys, things are really coming together. Here. I'm also thinking about putting a mirror, either here or here, maybe here, right? I don't know. A big mirror so we can look at ourselves when we take a shower and get ready and all that. Oh, that's great. So that's it. And I still have to come by later to take the seats over there to get the leather replaced. And that's how we're moving the big project forward. My friends, is it looking awesome or not? Thanks to my friend Marcon, who gave me this seat, this driver's chair as a gift so we can travel around the world. Also, I want to see if I can put black leather on this steering wheel. I'll ask the guys if they can do it. And give this steering wheel a refresh on this dashboard to make everything really nice, guys. Hey, big check. Beautiful thing from my heart. You see, it's looking wonderful, buddy. Let's go.